Okay, this is a Callaway golf hat, and clearly it's a lady's hat. Nevertheless, I needed a golf hat so I could have a new hat and talk to you about the fear. Now, I can't say too much about some people or a few people or most people or a major lot of people feel this way or feel that way. It's just I wanted to say most people, and then I stopped and I said, well, I can't really say most people because I don't know. So let's go with there could be most people who are insecure about this particular fear of getting a dread disease, and then well, and then what? And this is the spiritual technique of letting go that's taught by Dr. David R. Hawkins, who I talk about quite a bit on this channel. And that's basically the way it goes. I get a dread disease, and then what? And then I end up in the long-term care facility, and then what? And then I get really bad dementia, and then what? I start shitting my pants, and then what? I'm confined to a wheelchair, and then what? I get flesh-eating disease, and then what? And then I lose my eyesight, and then what? And then I'm blind, and then what? And then I have Parkinson's disease, and then what? I have difficulty eating and swallowing, and I start choking on my food, and then what? And then I get put on intravenous, and then what? And then I get cancer, and then what? And then they cut out my lungs, and then what? And then I get... this is basically the way it comes. Everyone comes to the final, and then what? And then I'm dead. That's the end of the road. I'm dead. So people are dealing with the greatest fear in their life, which is the fear of death. On the surface, they might smile and laugh, but people are dealing with this hidden fear. After you go through all of the fears that people have, the last fear that they have is their greatest fear of all, and it is the fear of death. My death. I don't give a rat's ass about I might cry, if you're a friend or family member or, someone, I might cry. But yes, I'm kind of afraid that you're going to die on me. I mean, I don't want you to die. Maybe it's a generalized fear of death. It's the fear of death in general, or it's the fear of someone you love leaving you, or it's the fear of you dropping dead yourself. And the purpose of this fear is what? To drive me crazy. To make me cry. To make me plan for the future. Plan for my children. Buy life insurance. Get my will. Plan my funeral. And, buy a burial plot, or I want my ashes scattered somewhere. Who's going to look after my pet cat if I drop dead? Or what am I going to do with all my money? Or some people might say, I've got all this debt. What's going to happen? Who takes over my debt payments? My credit cards? All my, my cherished family heirlooms? Who's going to get all that stuff? I'm terribly worried about how it's going to get divvied up. I've heard of families that have like major fights over when somebody dies, and everybody wants everything. Okay, so these are all the fears. And what's the purpose of these fears? To divert you from the truth. And the truth is, the fear is here. The fear is here. The fear is here. The fear is here. And all it takes is one giant worldwide epidemic to make you have to deal with your fear. I don't want to deal with this fear. I've got heart palpitations. My heart hurts. My heart hurts. I've got migraine headaches. I'm breaking out in an eczema. My sinuses, it's like I've got oh my God, my sinuses are swollen and I'm getting runny eyes. I've got that damn epidemic. I've got it. Oh my God, I've got it. I just know it. I just know it. I just know it. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And it'll go on for like 10 hours. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then you'll wake up tomorrow, and for a moment when you first wake up, just for a split second, your mind is at peace. This is wonderful. I feel good. I feel good. You don't even have time to say, I feel good. And then, wham, it hits you again. Just like that. Just like that, it hits you again. And all of the feelings in your body go for a shit. It's like, I feel horrible. I feel horrible. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Something has gone wrong. Everything has gone wrong. It hits you again. You're like running down the hallway. I need Percocets. Or somebody is running. I gotta roll a joint. Or somebody else is like, I need a double whiskey. Or somebody else is like, what the hell do I have in my medicine cabinet? I don't care. I'm taking something. Somebody else is like, I gotta call my local hooker. I gotta get a hooker. I gotta get my mind off this. That's the only thing that's gonna work. I gotta make out with a hooker. Or whatever. I gotta get out of this house. I got cabin fever. As a quarantine, am I allowed to go for a drive? I gotta get it. I can't breathe. I need oxygen. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. This is what it's all about. It's just high anxiety and fear. And I can't deal with myself. And then I've got all these other people around me, family members and friends, and work is calling. Am I going to deal with all these other flipping people? I can't even handle it myself. And some people put on like a brave face. It's like, all right, I'm just going to buckle down and I'm just going to fake it until I make it. But under the surface, what is it? High anxiety and terror. I am feeling terror. I have never felt such terror, such fear. And it keeps going on day after day. It gets worse. It gets worse. It gets worse. I just want to go to sleep. I just want to go to deep sleep. And I never want to wake up because I don't want another day like this.
Hi. I know what it feels like. I know exactly what you're going through. Oh, I'm telling you, I felt this before. It's horrible. I've regressed. I'm drinking out of a children's sippy cup.
Okay, so what it is, it's the fear. And as I said, in the end, it's the fear of death. Fear of separation. You might feel like Johnny Cash, at the end of his time, he said basically, he sang that Trent Reznor song about my empire of dirt. The song is Hurt. 9 Inch Nails or Johnny Cash. My empire of dirt. In other words, everything I've done for this life, it doesn't mean shit. I can't take it with me. I'm facing the end. Frank Sinatra says, I did it my way. That's gallows humor. All the same, if you're feeling terror, all joking aside, you're feeling horrible, and looking at me, it's not making you feel it better. You're not laughing. You're going, I can't breathe. I'm watching this. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. So what's going on with me when I'm, just doing this quiet staring at my smartphone camera? I'm feeling things inside. It's like when a couple of times I feel like I'm gonna cry. I'm feeling things down here in my chest, just like it's hard to put words to what the feelings are, but it feels like there's like energies moving around in my chest. Sometimes I do feel, sometimes I feel like heart palpitations. It's like, my heart is doing this. And then I have these various aches and pains. They just come randomly, it could be down in my foot or, back of my neck or in my hips, lower back. Tonight I've had like, it feels like muscle tension, a lot of muscle tension in my muscles on my scalp. Sometimes I hear tones out of the blue. It's like, what is it? I don't know. It's weird. Never had these before. Well, I've had them for a long time, just so you know. But maybe for you, it's like, I never had this before. It's like when you go in for a hearing test and you hear these high pitched noises when the hearing test person has got, that they're testing your hearing. That's what it sounds like. But there's no hearing gizmo here. And I'm just hearing these tones. And then heart palpitations is like, am I having a heart attack? Oh my God, now what? Or, skin irritations, eczema that I never had before. Maybe you're getting cold sores. Maybe your stomach is so upset that you get diarrhea and gas. My sinuses are clogging up. It comes and goes. Sometimes what I do is I get the old-fashioned Vicks Vapor Rub and put it under my nose. Helps a little bit. Doesn't totally fix it. And it comes and goes. Comes and goes. I never know when it's going to hit. I never want to know when it's going to go. And then, feeling like I'm going to cry. In the end, different people will call these things, some people call it clearing. Like if you're doing a lot of crying, people call this clearing. What are you clearing? You're clearing the energies that are coming up and causing you to have a crying match. It's totally normal. It's totally normal. And I don't know if a doctor will tell you that, but someone who's experienced this for a long time, I'm going to tell you it's normal for me. And I've known other people that have gone through this before I went through this, and they called it clearing. They said, I've just been crying for days, and it's clearing. Were they upset about it? No. It was just, this is a process that you go through when you awaken. What is awakening? It's a long-term process. It's a long-term process, but it is, some people call it spiritual awakening, but it's a definite change in you. And then people have got all kinds of other stories that it ties into. Is it true? I have no idea. Some people say it's you're clearing your ancestral lines. In other words, I don't know what that means. You're clearing karma. I don't know what that means. You got ascension symptoms. I looked them up. I got them. No difficulty at all. Me going down the list, I got this one, this one, this one. Out of, if there's 20 ascension symptoms, I might have 15. Ascension to what? Does it mean I'm going to drop dead and, go to heaven? Or does it mean I'm just going to get sick? I've had ascension symptoms for so many years. It's unbelievable. And they're worse now than they were when I first got them. But I've had periods in the past when they were really, really bad. And then I was okay for a while. And then I had different ones. Sometimes they're paralyzing. Sometimes they are paralyzing to the point where you don't want to leave your house that day. You call in sick. And then it came to the point for me where I called in sick one day, and I thought I was going to be, it was like a day. And in the end, I never went back to work. And it's because physically I am unable to do physical things. And I had a physical job. Can't do it anymore. I can't do it. It's like self-diagnosis, because I went to the doctor and I said, I think I have fibromyalgia. I looked it up. I heard about this fibromyalgia and I looked it up. And when I read that, I go, that's what I got. And the doctor looked at me and said, I don't diagnose that. See ya. And same symptoms, extreme fatigue, this feeling of very tight muscles in my neck, hip pain, extreme fatigue comes and goes. I'm useless during the day. I mean, you see me make videos during the day, but I make a video and then I go lie on the couch for a while because I'm so exhausted. And then usually what happens is I'm up all night long. And sometimes I got to stop because I'm exhausted and I go lie down on the couch, and it could be 10 minutes or it could be, I don't know, an hour. But this has gone on for a couple of years now. Is it going to happen to everybody? I think so. So am I going to get better and then somebody else is going to have paralysis for a few years? I don't know. How's this planet going to run if everyone's sick? I don't know. Am I worried about it? No. There's no point in worrying about it because you don't know. And if the fear comes about this, then you're going to have to fear about this. You're going to have to fear about this, and the fear is going to run in you, and it's going to make you crazy. So what can you do? What I do is I just carry on as best as I can. I just carry on as best as I can. And, if sometimes the energy comes and it feels like my skin is super itchy. I've had periods of super itchy skin. There's other times when I just feel like I've got horrible brain fog. I can't concentrate. Some nights I'm up all night and I feel like I'm demonically attacked. It's just it's just horrible, horrible demonic attack. And all I can do is just nothing you can do. You just got to suffer through it. Sometimes what I feel like I'm doing is all this is going on with me, and it's like a form of meditation. And all of this unpleasantness, very, very unpleasant, and for hours and hours, I am just meditating through it. So, in the past, I said, the fear is to wake you up. Does it wake you up? Yes, it wakes you up. It wakes you up from what? It wakes you up from whatever you were before. It wakes you up from that, and it makes you up to what? The best thing you can do is stay present. And if you feel like your mind is worried about the future, bring it back to now. Focus on your breathing. If you start thinking about the past and regrets and things, come back to now. You can label the thoughts. If you can remember, you never know if you're going to remember or not. Sometimes you just don't know. But if you can remember, I'm here right now.